transform this boring dress into Feyre's High Lady of the Night Court dress. I'm gonna go with this kind of silhouette for reference from designer Daddy. So now I need to figure out what kind of positioning each piece is gonna go into. It's a sleeve, or we're gonna turn it into the top. And just bunch it up on one end and just kind of like drape it over. We're just gonna fly through it and wing it. Just kind of see what length I want it. I have an old ballet leotard that still fits, so I tried that on, took some measurements, and mocked up a base layer pattern. This is going to be using the black underlining fabric. Who needs fancy paper and paperweights when you have houseplants and paper bags? And here's the front pattern based on those measurements. And here's the pattern for the back. And here's what the patterns look like, sketched on both sides. I sewed the seams on the top, side, and bottom, pinning the shiny fabric. I made a ruched hem on both ends of the top. Now I'm pinning the skirt to where those ruched ends are. And here's what the front of the dress looks like. I then sewed some side seams down the skirt and sewed that to the bottom portion of the leotard, and did the same thing for the back, and then started on some resin appliques for the accents on the dress. These molds that I got off of Amazon were perfect for the shapes that I wanted. I painted the resin appliques gold, and once I figured out the layout that I wanted, I hand sewed them all to the dress in the car on the way to the Renaissance Fair. It is not perfect by any means, but from a distance you cannot tell. This cute moon charm I got from my local craft store, and I sewed that on with some thread. For the chain accents at the hip, I had 3 different links, and I linked them all together on a jumper chain and then sewed that to the dress. And I did the same thing for the 2 chains on the shoulder, jumped them to a ring, and sewed them to the top at the shoulder strap. And here's the applique and chain layout for the back of the dress. Here's the final try on at the hotel before we left for the Ren Fair. It's the first time trying on the dress all complete, and I love it. And here's the dress at the Ren Fair. It looks so stunning. I secured the dress with some double-sided tape to make sure it would stay put all day, and I had a blast in it. I got so many compliments, and it pairs super well with my cape that I got at another Ren Fair. I just love how this fabric really sparkles in low lighting. It is gorgeous.